is Miranda, and today I'm here to react to the second episode of season 2 of The Summer I Turned Pretty. It was funny because I was talking to my friend the other day who watched season 1, and I was asking her if she had checked out the new season yet, and she said, no, have you? And I said, well, I've only watched the first episode so far, and she asked, how was it? And I was like, it is emotional. Like, you go through a lot. Like, they're basically showing us all of Billy and Conrad's kind of relationship, I think, and knowing that it's gonna crash and burn, and that it does crash and burn is just like so gut punching. The juxtaposition between like them being happy and kind of, I would say, falling in love for the first time, and watching that hopefulness and that happiness and comparing it to then where Belly is now and where everyone's fighting and not talking and she's sad and depressed and lonely and feels like she ruined everything. Like, it's just a punch in the gut. So I'm excited though to see now that the road trip, I guess you can call it, right, where Jeremiah is going to come pick her up so they can track down Conrad is going to happen. I'm excited to see what's going to happen there and if we'll be able to make up with everyone and not move on. I feel like that's a bit callous to be like, move on from all these issues, but just make peace with them in a way and put aside differences and conflicts and find a new kind of version of what these friendships and relationships can be. So yeah, let's check it out. Steal My Girl. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought this was her going to meet with Jeremiah, but I was like, why is he texting her like where he is and stuff when he doesn't want to talk to her, and then there's a Christmas tree. So this is back in Christmas. They're so cute. Like, they're just so happy. It's gonna break my heart when I see what, like, fully breaks them up. It's a romantic move till he's, like, pulling the thing, like, so far, and it's like, are you in there still? I wonder how much he pushed on the issue, or if he was just like, fine, you can come, you know, and just, like, hung out, because he's definitely still being short and curt with her, and I don't think they ever actually made up from last summer. She threw both of them away too, so she only got one for him. Oh, that's so awkward. Nope. Apparently they have not talked, and he and Conrad have not talked about Belly then either, if he doesn't know that stuff. It'd be helpful if I knew what day it was to know how long he's been missing for. So he probably heard from the dad, I would assume. I still don't know who Kira Sedgwick's character is, if she's like an aunt or something, because I don't understand how the house would not be left to the boys or something. You know what I mean? If only maybe Adam has a part in it and he's gonna be selling it, and that's who he was talking to, which is such a dick thing to do, but Adam's just a dick person, so I know Jeremiah kind of gets along with him a lot, but Conrad obviously does not, and I don't blame him for it at all. Thanks. Oh my gosh, this man is just calling his number right then and there. That's so awkward. I mean, I feel bad for Jeremiah, but also at another point, like, grow up. Is that harsh to say? I feel like it's harsh to say, but like, I don't know. I don't know, like I said, just this whole like victim mentality if he's been completely wronged in this situation. Like, you kind of knew what you were signing up for, in a way. You just thought you would be the winner, so it didn't matter. That's nice. That's a nice thing to say. Does he know that the mom, he must not know that the dad cheated on the mom, because if he did, I would side with my brother over my dad every single time. Like, it doesn't matter what we're arguing about, okay? Yet you know that, and yet, like, what have you done to help? I feel bad because they probably all should be in therapy, like I said. But at a certain point, it's also like, do you make it worse by being like, I don't need to be involved in Conrad's shit right now? Like, that's not helpful. Girl, just walk away. Go yourself. Take the bus. I would be like, I don't need this in my life right now. Like, I'm extending the olive branch. If you want to spit in my face, that's fine. It's just so awkward. Like, I can't ever imagine being this cold to someone who supposedly was my best friend unless they, like, did something. I don't know. I don't know. I get that it's, like, so horrible from his perspective, but it's just like, can you treat her like a human being, you know? Is that too much to ask? Again, number one shipper right there. Oh, this sucks. This really sucks because it's like that was Christmas time. If she had gotten the gift, I would assume Christmas already passed. So call that December, and she's getting better, still good enough to be like buying her a bike and thinking she could use it. If this is, let's say, May, because that's usually when colleges get out, but somehow we live in a universe where they don't. So let's be kind and say it's June. That's now 6 months, and they said the funeral, or like she passed away a month ago. So 5 months she just deteriorated like that. 4 to 5 months. He went from thinking she's getting better to she's dead. He annoys me so much. I'm so sorry, but it's just like everything he does is just like such a like it just sends a chill down my spine. Like the clapping in the last episode when he was like, congratulations, and then just being like, great, great, great. Like it's just like all my triggers, I feel like, for things I hate. Oh, of course it's her fault again. What a surprise. What a freaking surprise, buddy. That's a bold-faced lie. They would not. It takes them at least 45 minutes to get anywhere, and you look like you're in the middle of a cornfield. Yeah, they never really hashed out their problems, I feel like, from last summer. And I know Conrad was like, he's fine, he's dating people, like, he doesn't care. And I feel like she just kind of was like, great, and, like, just accepted that. And instead, it should have been like, she should have reached out to him and, like, heard from him that he was fine. This is just so rude. Like, I feel like if anyone like ever was like in like there's I would never say I told you so to someone, especially about something like this. I feel like that just shows your character of like being like I knew he was going to break your heart, and like not even like if he was saying it like a protective way, which I do think that's kind of where it's coming from of like Conrad's going to break your heart, but I feel like it's more the fact that like he's going to break your heart, like that's it's just rude. It's like you're not really like being like, oh, like he's gonna break your heart. Don't be with him. Like I'm worried about you, but just being like, you're making the wrong choice. He's gonna break your heart. Like get over it. Aww. I mean, I do feel bad. That's the thing. It's just the way he's acting is just so. I feel bad that it's always on Belly. To be like it's my fault. Yeah, it must have happened really fast. Aww. You could have called. I feel like I'm being so harsh. I'm sorry, but it's like it's not the girl's job to fulfill all your emotional needs, okay? Like you could have reached out. She called you so many times and you didn't answer. I was thinking about this earlier too, but like the whole like best friend aspect of it seems weird to me because I just feel like in season one, and maybe it's different in the book, but it just seemed like they were just summer friends, Like Taylor was her best friend and Jeremiah was like the guy she saw during summer, and he always also seemed closer to Steven than her to me. So just her being like, I lost my best friend. I'm like, did you guys even really talk that much outside of summer? And then also, I feel like he's only being cool and making up with her because she's not with Conrad. I feel like if she was still with Conrad, he would still be like, butt her and be like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's going into this now thinking, I've got a chance to get back with her. Again, I think he is like, I lost my best friend, but I still think there's for him that hope of like, oh, she's not with Conrad. I just wonder if he would be this forgiving if he knew if they were still together, because it seems like he didn't know much of how much they were talking, and the more he found out that they weren't talking, the more he was like, okay, this is fine. Deja Vu. Oh my gosh, this is such a good song for her and the boys. It's just you have no shot, Jeremiah. I'm sorry. Like she literally driving in the car with you being like, remember when I used to drive with Conrad? Oh my gosh. And I know I'm picking on Jeremiah a lot, like I said, but just wait till we see the shite that Conrad pulls that broke them up, and then I'll probably be like, yeah, idiot. Like literally just go to therapy is my theme for all of them. I'm sorry, what are you gonna make that with? Water? Absolutely not. No. I'd be like, no thank you. I am a hot cocoa snob. It's milk or bust, okay? Not instant water. Blech. Oh my gosh, they're playing Invisible String. Wait, not Snow on the Beach? I don't know if, like, because I know these episodes take a while to, like, edit and mix and stuff, so I wonder if, like, Snow on the Beach wasn't, like, if Midnight's wasn't, like, officially out yet, because I'm sure it takes time to, like, get permission to use it and stuff, so I wonder if we'll see any songs from Midnight. Imagine seeing, like, The Great War. The Great War would be so good with Conrad and Belly. Oh my gosh, or You're on Your Own, Kid. the list could go on. Oh, they're so cute. That was the picture she was looking at in the last episode too on the bed. I want to see snow on the beach so bad, guys. It just looks so fun. Like, it's like the idiom of it, right? Of like, snow is cold and the beach is hot. That like, there's something so pretty about it. Snow on the water. Come on. Oh my gosh, I thought he was gonna tackle her for a second. I feel like there's no way you play Invisible String for like a song like choice scene for them and not have them be Endgame. Like, that's just my personal opinion. Like, that's literally the whole point of Invisible String. It's like you guys are tied together forever. So cute. I love them. And this totally shows why like the house is so special too. Like, if they had like all these first moments here, like, oh, it's so sweet. He's pissed. Rightfully, as he should be. I just cut to like her dating Jeremiah this season and I'm like, I'm supposed to buy this? Yeah, so it must have been the dad that put it up for sale. Yikes. Now I kind of wish Steven had come along, okay? Even though he probably wouldn't have done what I want him to do, which is see that, like, they're mean to Belly sometimes and, like, stick up for her. Like, I feel like he's always like, you ruin things with them, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, do you hear the things they say to her sometimes? Like, maybe you should take a step back and, like, I just need someone there, which is why hopefully Taylor does show up to, like, defend her more because I need someone there that's like, can you not talk to Belly like that? Like, please. No one's perfect, so stop acting like you are. Like, Belly, when she's mad, does dumb things and says dumb things, but then feels so bad about it. And I feel like these guys say dumb things to her and then are just like, well, you made me feel bad. And then it's like she just has to deal with it. And it's like, cool, 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 cool. So definitely I want to find out more about this house thing. That's my thing right now. And I feel like we're starting to get caught up to, like, this is like probably going to be the happy point for them with like them sleeping together around Christmas. And then it's all just going to start going. So, yeah, that's gonna be stressful, definitely, but I am excited, as bad as it is to say, but I just feel like they've done so good with like all the emotional aspects of it that, and things are going so good right now. But I think the interesting thing that they mentioned this episode was also Susanna was doing really well right now, and he was feeling very hopeful. So I feel like once that starts to take a downturn, then like other things will obviously start to take a downturn and implode as well. So we'll see how it's all kind of one big connected, just bad time. So yeah, that is episode 2. If you have seen it, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!